Lifelong learning. 10 important benefits. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. It's great to meet again. In this video, we'll talk about lifelong learning and its important benefits. But first, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. What is lifelong learning? Lifelong learning is a type of self-directed education that emphasizes personal growth. While there is no universally accepted definition of lifelong learning, it is commonly understood to relate to learning that takes place outside of a traditional educational setting, such as a school, university, or corporate training. Lifelong learning, on the other hand, does not have to be limited to informal learning. It's best described as something done voluntarily in order to achieve personal fulfillment. Informal or formal education may be used to achieve this goal. Importance of lifelong learning. Every one of us is a lifelong learner, but exactly what does personal fulfillment imply? The truth is that most of us have ambitions or hobbies that are not related to our formal education or employment. We have a natural curiosity and are natural learners, and this is part of what it means to be human. Our ability to learn allows us to evolve and grow. Lifelong learning acknowledges that not all of our education takes place in a classroom. For example, we learn to communicate and ride a bike as children. We learn how to operate a smartphone as adults, or how to make a new meal. These are examples of the daily lifetime learning we do, whether through socializing, trial and error, or self-initiated study. Natural interests, curiosity, and incentives that motivate us to discover new things are referred to as personal fulfillment and development. We learn for ourselves, not for the benefit of others. A key checklist for lifelong learning. Voluntary, self-motivated or self-initiated, doesn't always require a cost, often informal, self-taught or instruction that is sought. Motivation is out of personal interest or personal development. Examples of lifelong learning. Here are some of the types of lifelong learning initiatives that you can engage in. Developing a new skill, e.g., sewing, cooking, programming, public speaking, etc. Self-taught study, e.g., learning a new language, researching a topic of interest, subscribing to a podcast, etc. Learning a new sport or activity, e.g., joining martial arts, learning to ski, learning to exercise, etc. Learning to use a new technology, smart devices, new software applications, etc. Acquiring new knowledge. Taking a self-interest course via online education or a classroom-based course. Is it necessary to be proactive when it comes to lifelong learning? Most people will learn something new during their daily routine just by conversing with others, perusing the internet for personal interests, reading the newspaper, or indulging in personal interests. If, on the other hand, making a greater effort to learn something new is vital for personal, family, or career reasons, or if a more organized framework is required, then follow these steps to get started. How to adopt lifelong learning in your life. 1. Recognize your own personal interests and goals. Lifelong learning is about you, not the other people and what they want. Reflect on what you're passionate about and what you envision for your own future. If progressing your career is your personal interest, then there are ways to participate in self-directed learning to accomplish this goal. If learning history is your passion, there are likewise ways to explore this interest further. 2. Make a list of what you would like to learn or be able to do. Once you've identified what motivates you, explore what it is about that particular interest or goal that you want to achieve. Returning to our example of someone having a passion for history, perhaps it is desired to simply expand knowledge on the history of Europe, or perhaps the interest is so strong that going for a PhD is a dream goal. Both of these are different levels of interest that entail different ways of learning. 3. Identify how you would like to get involved and the resources available. Achieving our personal goals begins with figuring out how to get started. Researching and reading about the interest and goal can help you formulate how to go about learning it. With our history example, The person who wants to simply learn more about a particular historical time period could discover books in the library catalog, blogs, magazines, and podcasts dedicated to the subject, even museums and talks. The individual who wanted to achieve a PhD in history as a personal goal could research university programs that could be done part-time or online, as well as the steps one would need to take to reach the doctorate level. 4. Structure the learning goal into your life. Fitting a new learning goal into your busy life takes consideration and effort. If you don't make time and space for it, it won't happen. It can easily lead to discouragement or quitting the learning initiative altogether. Plan out how the requirements of the new learning initiative can fit into your life, or what you need to do to make it fit. For example, if learning a new language is the learning goal, can you make time for 1 hour a day? Or does 15 minutes a day sound more realistic? Understanding the time and space you can devote to the learning goal can help you to stick with the goal in the long run. 5. Make a commitment. Committing to your decision to engage in a new learning initiative is the final and most important step. If you've set realistic expectations and have the self-motivation to see it through, commit to it and avoid making excuses. 10 benefits of lifelong learning. Incorporating lifelong learning in your life can offer many long-term benefits, including 1. Renewed self-motivation. Sometimes we get stuck in a rut doing things simply because we have to do them, like going to work or cleaning the house. Figuring out what inspires you puts you back in the driver's seat and is a reminder that you can really do things in your life that you want to do. 2. Recognition of personal interests and goals. Reigniting what makes you tick as a person reduces boredom, makes life more interesting, and can even open future opportunities. It recognizes that humans have a natural drive to explore, learn, and grow, and encourages us to improve our own quality of life and sense of self-worth. By paying attention to the ideas and goals that inspire us, you never know where your interests will lead you if you focus on them. 3. Improvement in other personal and professional skills. While we're busy learning a new skill or acquiring new knowledge, we're also building other valuable skills that can help us in our personal and professional lives. This is because we utilize other skills in order to learn something new. For example, learning to sew requires problem solving. Learning to draw involves developing creativity. Skill development can include interpersonal skills, creativity, problem-solving, critical thinking, leadership, reflection, adaptability, and much more. 4. Improved self-confidence. Becoming more knowledgeable or skilled in something can increase our self-confidence in both our personal and professional lives. In our personal lives, this confidence can stem from the satisfaction of devoting time and effort to learning and improving, giving us a sense of accomplishment. In our professional lives, this self-confidence can be the feeling of trust we have in our knowledge and the ability to apply what we've learned. 5. Achievement of personal fulfillment. Whether pursuing personal interests and passions or chasing professional ambitions, lifelong learning can help us to achieve personal fulfillment and satisfaction. 6. It is a desired trait in organizational settings that can increase your employability and promotion prospects. Lifelong learning is used to describe a type of behavior that employers are seeking within the organization. Employers are recognizing that formal education credentials are not the only way to recognize and develop talent, and that lifelong learning may be the desired trait. This type of personal learning is often referred to as continuous learning. Thanks to the fast pace of today's knowledge economy, organizations are seeing lifelong learning as a core component in employee development. The idea is that employees should engage in constant personal learning in order to be adaptable and flexible for the organization to stay competitive and relevant. 7. Lifelong learning helps earn more money. From a financial point of view, a more highly skilled and knowledgeable worker is an asset to any company and can lead to faster promotion with associated salary increases. Someone who can offer more expertise will be of more value not just to employers but also to customers. Expertise is also often a key quality of an effective leader. 8. Lifelong learning broadens your knowledge. Stepping outside your comfort zone can include deepening existing skills to help with future tasks, enhancing existing skills to make current tasks easier or more efficient, and genuine skill growth that can open doors to new roles and responsibilities. 9. Lifelong learners contribute to the community. Too many adults blame the educational system, their industry, the government, or chance for stagnation and career struggles. When you own your decisions, actions, and future results instead, you give yourself the power to make changes independent of whatever happened to you in years past or yesterday. Lifelong learners seek out opportunities for their benefit and growth because they understand they have the power and responsibility to mold their progress, which will in turn make the society a better place for all. Number 10. Lifelong learners are mentally stimulated and have a growth mindset. Lifelong development and progress are scientifically realistic according to IQ and neurological research. Individual internal monologues, on the other hand, may default to fixed attitudes. Definitive "I can't" or "I'll never" assertions are frequently self-fulfilling. On the other hand, a growth mentality welcomes difficulties, change, and criticism as a part of the learning process. Accept that learning new skills takes time and work, that development is achievable, and that difficulties and other people's success aren't reasons to give up. Bottom line, investing time in additional learning has its own set of benefits. It means that as we gain a better understanding of who we are and what we do, we will be able to derive more personal happiness from our lives and jobs. This can lead to greater results and, as a result, a more enjoyable working day. If you want to study a related field, you will have the opportunity to specialize and maybe earn more money or move into a related industry. As a result, we'll have more experience on which to base our knowledge and transferable skills in preparation for your future move. If you're dissatisfied with your employment, honing your talents will make it easier to come up with fresh strategies to get out of a potentially difficult scenario. Maintaining an open mind to new ideas and allowing for flexibility are essential for professional satisfaction. Furthermore, having more experience or expertise than your competitors can provide you an advantage in the employment market. Well, that's all there is to it, guys. We've reached the end of this video. Which of the benefits of lifelong learning do you find most insightful and convincing? Will you decide to become a lifelong learner after this? Please share your thoughts in the comments box. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Now, if you'll excuse me, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.